A new hope for Gaza. The latest ceasefire developments unpacked. The ongoing conflict in Gaza has reached a critical point where ceasefire proposals are seriously being considered. Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Saar has indicated that the ceasefire initiative is gaining traction, not just among Israeli officials, but also among the Israeli public. Hamas is currently mulling over proposals for a temporary ceasefire in the Gaza Strip, emphasizing their intention for a more permanent resolution that ends the hostilities with Israel. In a statement released on Wednesday, Hamas mentioned that it had engaged with mediators to find common ground and work towards a ceasefire. They are focusing on an agreement that would not only cease the fighting, but also guarantee the withdrawal of Israeli forces from Gaza. The timeline of these developments coincides with a statement made by US President Donald Trump, who claimed that Israel had agreed in principle to a 60-day ceasefire and urged Hamas to accept the terms before the situation deteriorates further. Trump has been advocating for a ceasefire and facilitating negotiations for the release of Israeli hostages captured by Hamas. But here's where it gets controversial. Although Trump has proposed a 60-day ceasefire period to negotiate a resolution to the war, Israel has stated that it will not agree to a ceasefire unless Hamas is ultimately defeated. This raises an important question. Will the differing objectives of Hamas and Israel align to create a genuine possibility for lasting peace? Shortly after Hamas's announcement, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu conveyed a stark message: there will be no presence of Hamas in Gaza following the war. This statement suggests a potential shift in the conflict's final dynamics that could significantly impact the region's future. And this is the part most people miss. Further complicating the situation, Israeli officials have warned that they are prepared to intensify military operations in Gaza if progress towards a ceasefire stalls. A senior Israeli official highlighted that if negotiations do not yield results, they may have to resort to more drastic measures that could result in significant destruction in major Gaza locations. In Gaza, the human toll continues to mount. According to local health authorities, Israeli forces killed at least 67 people on Wednesday, including children and women. Tragically, one of the notable victims was Dr. Marwan al-Sultan, the director of the Indonesian hospital, who was killed in an Israeli airstrike. Dr. Sultan was a significant voice from Gaza, advocating for the safety of medical personnel amidst the conflict. The sheer scale of the devastation has been staggering, with more than 56,000 Palestinian casualties recorded and the territory's infrastructure largely destroyed. As the conflict continues, many wonder, what will it take for lasting peace to take root in a region so deeply scarred by decades of conflict? Let's discuss. Do you think a ceasefire will bring real change, or is lasting peace still a distant dream? Share your thoughts below.